safety chief.
Yeah.
And it was disheartening that everything.
And again, my name is Will. Remind me your first name.
Kirsten.
Kirsten. Okay.
And then Louise.
Is that K-I-R?
Yes, it is.
Right.
So Will, here at Echelon, we have a specific division that's set up for outreach to the community. Can you kind of give some just background on what that's about?
Basically, it is a division that makes contact with campsites, homeless individuals, anyone in need out on the streets, and tries to make a win-win situation for both the clients that we serve, property owners, and people that might be experiencing some challenges out on the street.
What's that? Yeah, where you at? I see a hand right there. How are you?
How does this work alongside the security division? Like, how do you see them being intertwined and benefiting each other?
Well, a lot of times business is trying to be transacted, or people are living in one specific space, and a lot of times we will get campsites that appear in the same spaces, and we try to navigate that situation and resolve each situation in such a way that it's a positive outcome for both sides, both our property owners and the people that might need a little extra help out on the street.
Hey, you need a cigarette, my dear? Yeah. Will, you know me? Yeah? How you doing? Are your feet doing okay? Okay, I just want to make sure.
I've noticed that when you're working in the outreach division, you're not wearing your uniform. You don't have the typical kit, the body armor, the firearm that's visible. Is that by design? Is there a reason why you're kind of taking that approach? Or
we've come to learn over time, having done this for a few years now, that people are generally more approachable and more willing to accept assistance if it doesn't necessarily come from someone wearing a uniform so much. A badge and a gun can frequently be off-putting to people who may have a bit of a legal history, and this is one of our approaches to be more accessible, and it generally leads to better conversations for the people that we make contact with out on the street.
Good morning. Hey there, anybody home?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? It's Will, you know me? No? Hey, how are you doing? You need a cigarette, my man? All right. I do hate to be the bad guy, but I do gotta eat some telephone block. How long do you think it'll take you, roughly? All right, that sounds good. What's your name?
I've noticed that when you're out here and you're dealing with the community, people know you by name. You seem to know a lot of the people by name. How important is building a general rapport? And I know that that's something that people say a lot. You have to build rapport, you have to build relationships, but you truly do seem to have a history and a relationship with the people that are out here. How important is that to gain compliance and help people?
It's fairly important. Before I started doing this, I was a social worker. I was a case manager for the county for about 17 years. So talking to folks comes naturally to me, asking them very direct questions, getting people to lower their defenses and really be able to talk about the issue at hand is super important. Having worked in the downtown and the southeast area of Portland now for a good 2 or 3 years, I do know the majority of folks out on the streets. A majority of them know me, and that does go a long way when it comes to simply working with people in a mutually cooperative way.
Got me everything. What do you mean they got you for everything?
Yeah,
Are you talking to cops or somebody rolled your shit?
somebody rolled my everything.
I know that this is something that's very difficult in terms of, kind of being on camera and being filmed. How how important is it to not put yourself or the people that you're serving in a position where it seems to them or to anyone that maybe they're being exploited? We want to make sure that we're always being empathetic and sympathetic to everybody's situations. We have to document what we do as a company, but how important is it to you as an officer, as a former social worker, that the people that are out here experiencing these things aren't seen as being exploited or taken advantage of?
That's a good question. A lot of folks do feel like they're being constantly shuffled or moved around. They feel like they're in a system that's completely forgotten them or just actively ignores them each day. Obviously, when we make contact or when I make contact as an outreach person, I do take the time to listen to folks. That's part of the crucial part of building up those relationships. Listening to them and also following through with your word with these folks, whether we end up doing a shelter referral for someone, whether we end up offering to assist them get into inpatient detox, whatever it is that we happen to offer these folks, we do follow through with it. Not just me, but the officers of Echelon as well. And that is super and critical. It makes people feel like not only that they're being listened to, but that something actually is being done on their behest.